Hello, good day everyone. This is Angela Sokiton and I am your presenter for today. And today we will analyze all the five theories or approaches in terms of how these lenses help navigate the understanding of a literary text. Now let's start with the first one or the first theory. The first theory is psychoanalytic theory. It is one of the most well-known literary theories. Psychoanalytical readings focus on the relationship between literature, the unconscious mind, and our conscious actions and thoughts. By examining a character's unconscious mind, author's manifestation, and the universal anxieties and desires that we, as human beings, all innately share, we can gain a deeper understanding of the literary text. The importance of this theory is that it explores the underlying psychological dynamics at play in the text, revealing the hidden meanings and motivations. Now let's move on to the second theory, which is critical race theory. It is often critiquing the ways that racial inequality is constant or challenged. CRT highlights how race is portrayed in literature, whether certain races are stereotyped, and how racial identities are constructed or deconstructed. CRT also explores the intersection of race with other social categories, such as gender, class, or sexuality, to show how identities overlap and create intensified experiences of injustice. By applying CRT or critical race theory in literature, it encourages a deeper understanding of how stories reflect, resist, or maintain racial inequalities, providing a powerful framework for examining the complex dynamics of race in culture. Now let's have the third one, which is eco-criticism. So from the word itself, eco means natural environment. So it is a literary and cultural theory that analyzes the relationship between literature and the natural environment. So it focuses to explore how literary texts represent, interact with, and how human culture and the natural world are interconnected. It pushes the readers and scholars to reconsider their place in the natural world, to acknowledge the environmental impact of human activities, and to explore alternative, more sustainable ways of living. By analyzing literary works through an ecological lens, eco-criticism fosters a greater understanding of the role literature can play in both reflecting and shaping our relationship with the environment. Okay, let's move on to the second to the last theory, which is island studies. So it is a field that examines the representation, significance, and symbolism of islands. And it also examines how islands and their inhabitants are represented in a various literary works. Islands had long been a powerful motif in literature, evoking notions of isolation, paradise, adventure. These spaces often serve as settings where writers explore themes such as colonialism, utopia, and human nature. Through island studies, scholars analyze how islands function as symbolic and literal spaces that reflect both cultural and environmental concerns, that they can also engage with broader issues of identity and also the human relationship with the world. And let's tackle the last one, which is transnational studies. It analyzes how literary works go beyond national boundaries and engage with global issues. Transnational studies in literature challenge the notion that national borders define identity, culture, or literature. By examining how literary texts reflect and engage with global movement, migration, it opened up new ways of thinking about identity, power, and the role of literature in a globalized world. The focus of migration and the cultural hybridity reveals how interconnected the modern world is and how literature can serve as a space to explore these complexities. And that's the end of our presentation for today about the 5 approaches in critiquing a literary text.